Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Cappy, that's me. I'm a 38-year-old single, white, heterosexual, conservative male living in California. Well moved. And he's done. Good night, everybody. All right. I've never been married and do not have children. I subscribe to Dave Ramsey's money philosophy and also have no debt. Good. Currently, I rent an apartment and have a paid-for car. I've accumulated $260,000 in a savings account for a future home purchase and have about $300,000 in a retirement account. So there, yeah, you're well on your way. As an early college student and working professional, I never understood how important education career planning was. So now I sit seeking unfettered advice from a stranger who will give it to me straight. I don't know my IQ, but my cumulative GPA is 3.9. Yeah, that's probably high. In 2006, while pursuing a psychology degree, I realized that psychology was crock. Even though I had no plans to pursue advanced schooling, family members encouraged me to complete the degree since I was one semester away from graduating and would open employment opportunities. They're right on that. I heeded their advice, graduated, and took my first job in sales. After 3 years, I left that sales job and was hired by a physician who developed a medical device that he wanted me to sell. I was unequipped with industry knowledge and experience to build the company from the ground up. After 11 months, I was fired for lackluster sales. I've been with my highly profitable employer for almost 9 years now, doing customer services, sales, and accounts receivable. The company benefits are second to none for the work I do, but I cannot do it much longer. The micromanagement, constant feedback, negative company morale, monthly performance reviews. Have your boss or whoever's in charge of that company come hire out Asshole Consulting. I actually will turn that company around. Taking a toll on my mental well-being. I'm fortunate that my employer pays for all tuition reimbursement. There are no restrictions on the type of education I could pursue or a requirement to stay with the company once the education is complete. If I cannot go to school and work at the same time, I will pay for education myself since I have the means. My goal is to learn a skill or a trade that will make me employable and marketable in any state. I want to maintain a middle-class salary relative to the cost of living in a conservative state like Idaho, Utah, or Texas. What are your following? MBA in supply chain management. Bullshit. I have my master's degree in supply chain management because a student of mine, I was tutoring someone, and I basically wrote that person's reports, did their homework while they're getting their MBA in supply chain management. I can tell you it's bullshit. Trade school electrician, that's good. Accelerated bachelor's degree, nursing physician's assistant, and then coding boot camp. Let's look up because there's so many different types of nurse levels. Physician's assistant, I think this is a high one. BLS. All right. Physician assistants. You need a master's degree, $108,000 median pay. You'd be a little bit more than middle class there. And then coding boot camp. Who is to say that my experience with a new career will be any different than what I've already experienced? Well, I'll tell you this: if you get an MBA in supply chain management, it is going to be bullshit. Electrician, you're not going to be dealing with corporate crap. You'll be dealing with did Bob show up sober crap. The nursing physician's assistant or physician's assistant, that you're not going to be dealing with shit. You better be on your game there. But you got to get a master's in it. And then the coding boot camp, that's not bad either. But I don't know if you're going to... you already have a degree, so that's good. So you definitely would need to go and get certifications on top of it and get some experience. And so to make that jump is possible. It takes some effort. I asked you, have you read Reconnaissance Man to house your health and your parents' longevity? The reason I asked is being a tradesman takes a slow but inevitable toll on your body. Whereas programming, you need to get exercise and you're just sitting there. And how much do you want to travel or you can hang in one spot? You have not read Reconnaissance Man. Maybe go read that before you pick a state to move to. It's worth the money. You're going to save time and money. I guarantee you'll save at least 10 times what you spend on that book in gas alone. I'm healthy, eat well, and exercise. Although my father's quite large and eats like a carp, he is healthy and active. My mother is 74, active and healthy. I've spent 12 years sitting at a desk. A long-term career that involves travel does not interest me. However, I might consider being a contract travel nurse to earn more income and gain experience for a couple of years. If I like the hospital, city, state, then I move there, pay cash for a house, and put down roots. I want a video response to submit $38. Use my name and blah, blah, blah. Okay, toodles, and we'll keep you anonymous. Okay, here's what I would think. If you're okay not moving around, all right, you're sick and tired of being behind a desk, yeah, then you're not going to be boot camp. Electrician will get you out, but it's not going to be as much as a physician's assistant. That's just too damn good of money. That's what I would do, is go with the physician's assistants. But before you do that, I'd go and volunteer at a hospital, do a lot of research as to what that's like, because a lot of people, they go, I want to be a doctor. Then they go to medical school. This sucks. Go and volunteer at a hospital environment. Talk to physician's assistants. See what it's like working, the night shift as a nurse. And see if that's something you want to do. I can absolutely say supply chain management is bullshit. But if I had to go in order, I'd say physician's assistant, then the electrician, and then the boot camp. Financially, it's not really going to matter which one you choose, because you're financially pretty much set. You got a lot of money, no debt, and wherever you move, assuming one of those 3 states, you should be able to find a house for that amount. Maybe a little bit more. And any one of these 3 careers will get you enough money to support yourself. But the physician's assistant would be the one that gives you the least amount of shit, because you're in such high demand. You're not a doctor, but you're in demand. An electrician, you got to deal with, wifey poo wanted to switch this out with that, and we redo it all over again. And then boot camp, yeah, you could do it, but you gotta have that mindset. You gotta be able to code. You gotta be able to program. You gotta have a flair for it, and then you gotta dedicate yourself to it and get proficient in it and stay current. Not that you don't have to do that with a physician assistant position either, but for the amount of effort, I think the nursing physician assistant. The second thing I would do, it would be a tie between boot camp, because programming, you can still just get up and walk and get your exercise. You don't want to travel, so I guess that would lead me more towards electrician over boot camp. And then you could tinker with boot camp, and then that's something, you got plenty of time. You're only 38, so go be an electrician for a couple decades. Then when you're tired, I can't work no more, but I can type. Oh dang, I could code. Then boot camp. So there you go. That's why I recommend an outstanding. Yeah, but dude, get the fuck out of California. California is not for anybody that works hard. Male or white or not, or heterosexual, conservative, or Christian. If you like money and you have self-respect and you're not a rank communist, get the fuck out of California. All right, we'll see you guys later. Toodles.